Do you guys want to know what's crazy? In 4 months, 2020, aka the year of COVID, the year of the lockdown, 6 years ago. And okay, I was thinking, chat, that you want to know who blew the fuck up during COVID? Corpse Husband. Like, I know that he doesn't really do much anymore. Like, I don't really follow him. I know he made music, he streams, he made YouTube videos, and I know that he was like a horror commentary guy, but he popped off. Like, look at this. Like he only posted 2 videos like 3 years ago, like during 2022. He only posted 2 times. That's over 10 million views that year in just 2 videos. That is insane. Like, look, like, okay, do you guys know how in Among Us there was like the whole phase because of COVID that every streamer, every YouTuber was playing Among Us? Bro posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 videos of Among Us, and he got 5 plus 7, 12, 24, 41, 68. Oh, we're so close to 69. 668, 100 plus. This guy got over 115 million views just from uploading 7 videos about Among Us back when everybody was isolated. That is unheard of.
Corpse in Among Us is just genuinely terrifying. He has his signature move where he kills and instantly self-reports, and since it's Corpse, they just believe his accusation. It's incredible. Corpse has admitted he's the imposter during a lobby.
Are you imposter?
Yeah.
People just don't believe him. He can kill you.
I got shivers during that.
That it wasn't.
Hang on, I want to find one where Corpse is actually talking.
Boy, I recently released a song with Machine Gun Kelly called Daywalker. You can find the music video in the description of this video. Also, according to YouTube statistics.
Dude, I am a straight man. Okay, let's get something clear. I am as straight as 180 degrees, but oh my god, I almost took off my pants just now hearing that voice again. Actually, should I try and do like a Corpse impression? Should I try? Yeah. So what, chat? How we doing? What up, baby? Do I sound like Corpse? Oh yeah? Oh no. Yeah. How about that? Did I actually sound like him? Really? The way that I see it, if you have a nice voice, let's be honest here, if you don't look like the type of guy to have a deep voice, and it's not, and you don't look attractive with that deep voice, I don't think people are really going to care. Like, imagine freaking imagine Carl Weezer. Like, imagine if you look like this guy, and I know probably at least one of you do, but you had a voice like this, and you're just talking like, yo, my name is Carl Weezer or whatever. Like, does it really matter? Like, really? Like, let's just be honest, the answer is no, right? Okay. Like, look, one of the first things about struggling with like having a deep voice is first like the expectations. I feel like for guys, because yes, I do believe that guys, this might be controversial, but I do think guys tend to have naturally deeper voices than women. Okay, just putting it out there. That's just my opinion. I don't know, sue me. It's only a benefit if you look good. So I'm talking about having nice and like wavy, attractive hair, having like a nice jawline, and like having nice skin and like looking good, like having a nice face card, basically. If you don't have that, then I feel like having a deep voice doesn't really get you anywhere. In fact, it probably makes you look more like a disappointment than it does like anything good. Like, I'm not saying that I'm like a supermodel, okay? Like, you know, I'm not 6'3", I don't have like rock hard chiseled abs, and I don't have like the nicest face card in the world. But I do think I improved my skincare a lot, like, because I've just been putting like moisturizer on, like just the bare minimum. But the thing is, that's like the very first thing that I just personally believe in. The other thing about having like a deep voice is, I think it's very hard for others to hear you, because I think in order to have like that nice, sexy, deep voice, you need to keep it like low. Like, you know, you guys know Pop Smoke the rapper, and he had that like saying being like, lower your tone, blah 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 blah. I'm a rapper, right? Like, you need to keep it low to keep up like this idea of having a deep voice. So like, let's say you're like out in public and you have a deep voice, and you're in like a grocery store, for example, and you're at the checkout line, and you're there during like peak hours. And then you put everything on, and then you're about to check out, and then the cashier asks you, oh, cash or card, right? But imagine like the music, the other people talking, the sound of the cards going, and you go, yeah, I'm gonna pay with card. Like I can't talk like that and like get super loud, because then otherwise it just sounds weird. And then the whole situation happens with the cashier, and she goes, huh? What was that? And then suddenly, in my experience, your deep voice is gone, because now in your head mentally, you're like, oh yeah, I need to raise my voice above of what it normally is so that this person can hear me. So instead of saying, yes, I will pay with card, instead you have to be like, yes, I will pay with card. Which, hearing it back through my own head, it comparatively, it doesn't sound nearly as deep voice attractive. Like, I don't know what else to call it compared to if I just said, oh yeah, I will pay with card, right? Because I experienced this personally back when I was in college. I would go down to the lower level of my dorm because there was a cafeteria there. And then it was so loud because you were with college students, right? And everybody's having dinner. It's hundreds of students gathered in this cafeteria just having dinner together. So imagine this, like, try to listen to me if we were in like a cafeteria setting. Yeah, I do think the weather is kind of nice today. Oh, about the food? Oh yeah, I pay with card. Yeah, the food is okay, but I mean, I prefer chicken, but they ran out, so I just had to get beef. It's like not bad, but again, I would have preferred chicken. It's hard, right? It's hard. It's like, it is genuinely hard to hear somebody when they have that low of a voice. So it's like, that's like another struggle that we all have, like people with deep voices. And so the other thing, and this is a little bit more personal, is that when you talk to your parents, or when you talk to like elderly people, like your grandparents, for example, hearing naturally deteriorates over time. So it gets harder for them to hear lower frequencies. So when I would talk with my dad, right, like he's not crazy old, but he, you know, like he's unc status, he's dad status, like, okay, like the guy's like 1 or 2 decades away from like being put in a museum. If I talk like this and I'm like, oh, hey dad, how was work? My dad will do the thing where it's like, he'll go, huh? Right? And then just like the grocery store example, you literally just have to just raise your tone. And now the deep voice is gone. How was work, dad? You know, how was the office? How were your coworkers today? How was the meeting? Right? It doesn't sound nearly as good, in my opinion. And then it literally only gets quote unquote worse when you talk with like grandparents. So when I would talk with my grandparents, I just shut the deep voice off. I have like in my head, I think I'm sounding like Mickey Mouse, being like, oh my god, hi grandma, how, like, it's been so long, it's been like 6 years, how are you doing? So then if you were to compare this experience with like somebody who doesn't have a crazy deep voice, or even just a deep voice in general, like they sound like mid-range, right? They don't have to worry about these things. Like they don't have to worry about the lookism aspect of like if people hear your voice first, they expect you to look a certain way. They don't have to worry about that because, you know, you just don't have to. And when they talk with people in general, they don't need to adjust their voices that much, because even in like moderately like noisy environments, people can still hear them, and their voice doesn't fluctuate nearly as much if they go louder, because their voice didn't start like down here in like the bass tone. So it's perfectly fine. Like they sound very consistent. When you look at everything together, you're like, okay, you have a deep voice. But I feel like you're so limited to, in my opinion, a quiet environment if people genuinely just want to hear your voice for what it is. Like even right now, because I'm in front of the camera, right? Hey, hi, hello. I'm like raising my voice a bit just out of like a natural response of like whenever I'm talking with people, in order for them to hear me, I need to raise my voice. Like this, like if I were to talk like this, right? Like this isn't even morning voice. Like this is just like very natural. If I'm just like very, very neutral and I'm just like hanging out and I'm just completely relaxing my voice. But then there's the whole other thing of people being like, oh, it's fake.